Welcome back everybody to part 2 of our review of The Legend of Zelda's Oracle series. Last time we talked about Oracle of Seasons and I hinted that we are also going to take a look at Oracle of Ages. Well, here we are, reviewing Oracle of Ages.
That was a shitty introduction.
Well, I couldn't think of anything else. Before we start with the game itself, just a few words. For those of you who didn't know, the Oracle series gives you the option to start a linked game. Once you beat one of the two games, you receive a passcode. If you enter said passcode in the beginning of the other game, you start a linked game. This changes the game in a few points. First of all, you will play as the same character as in the previous game. Second, the story changes a little bit and you will get the true ending of the series. A few item locations change too, but that's not really a big deal. If you're watching this video and played Oracle of Ages, you may notice something different. That's because I played in a linked game. So without further ado, let's go! Oracle of Ages starts off with the mischievous Twin Rovers talking about the flame of destruction burning bright and the ritual to bring back the King of Evil. I wonder who that might be.
Surprise, motherfucker!
We also meet our hero Rooview again, as the Triforce transport him to Labrynna, the world in which Oracle of Ages takes place. A familiar face greets us there, Impa, Zelda's nurse. And it doesn't seem like she remembers us. I know I called her a lying bitch in my season's review, but this is definitely shady. With Impa following us, we meet the singer Nairu. Wait, did that bird just talk to me? Talking animals? What the hell? So that Stoner Marco Tree did give me a pacify. After we listen to Nairu's beautiful voice, something sinister is happening with Impa. The evil sorceress Varen took possession of her and does the same with Nairu. The Enchantress reveals that Nairu is the Oracle of Ages, and that she's planning to use her time travel ability to go back in time and change the course of history. So if I haven't helped Impa, this wouldn't have been possible? Oopsies. Learning from our adventure in the load room, we traveled to this region's Mako tree, who turns out to be a girl. I am all for gender equality, so that's good. But something's wrong with the Mako tree as she suddenly disappears. Roo, as brave as he is, travels back in time to rescue the Mako tree. And something's fishy in town as the sun doesn't seem to go down, and the Queen Ambi forces the townsfolk to build a giant black tower. I have a feeling that, yep, Raven is behind all this. What a surprise. Back to business. Roo proceeds to kick some moblin butt and saves the Mako tree. And it seems like the Mako tree has the hots for our hero. Can female trees pop wood? I'm just asking. For a friend.
No, he isn't.
In true Zelda fashion, we now set out again to find 8 different essences to put an end to Raven's shenanigans. And just a fair warning, it's going to be spooky. The first essence leads us to the graveyard. Oh, look at those pussies being all scared. So Roo wrenches into the dungeon and grabs this croissant here. Just kidding, it's the power bracelet. And the endboss of this dungeon is kinda cool too. Spooky jack-o'-lantern in the blanket gives me a mild flashback to a link to the past. Why don't we relax a bit before proceeding to the next dungeon? Let's see what the townsfolk is up to. You want me to name your baby? Okay. I hope Cock will grow strong. Okay, game. I like her already. Cock looks strange. No thank you. I don't want to play with a cock. Enough of scouring chilling for the rest of the lives. Let's breeze through the second dungeon and... Oh, that was me, wasn't it? Oops. But no need to worry, all we have to do is to travel back in time and see if we can enter the dungeon there. So we head over to Nairu's place, roam through her personal stuff and grab the Harp of Ages. The Harp of Ages grants us the power to travel between the past and the present at will. Or at least it will be. For now we have to go with only being able to opening time portals. So let's give this thing a try. Groovy. On the little side quest to open the second dungeon, we also meet Queen Ambi, who, for some reason, gifts us a pack of bombs. Yeah, great idea, your majesty. Just give the little kid some potential mass murderer weapons. Grade A ruling skills. Some dungeon crawling later, we learn why Oracle of Ages is considered the more action-packed title in the series. The second boss, Headform, requires all your jumping and bomb throwing skills. Oh, and did I mention that only one of his faces is vulnerable for attacks? God, I hate that guy. But he eventually goes down and we can collect the second essence. I got wood. That was way too easy, game. On our way to the third dungeon, we meet Ricky again.
Oh, great.
Oh, Kanga bro, how I missed you.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Now who's ready for a little cruise? Damn, I should have checked the weather broadcast. Hey, where are you going with my stuff? Trading? Trading? This is my stuff, you lizard bastard. How about I trade it for your life? This dungeon is pretty easy too, although the concept of the boss battle is pretty neat. You can't attack him directly, but you have to use your seed shooter to ricochet seeds onto him. Neat. Off to Skull Dungeon. Nothing much to see here except a neat color puzzle and a giant eye. Oh, and look at that, we meet the Gorons again. I was wondering what happened to them. And after an awesome game of hot potato with King Marble, we can finally move on to the Crone Dungeon. Or I like to call it the Pimp Dungeon, named after the bitchin' cool cane we obtain here. As I said, we are going to meet the Gorons again, and they're actually playing an important part to enter the 6th dungeon. The game makes you go through a little trading sequence involving time travel and dancing. Yeah, who would have thought that those two would go together? And why is that guy throwing bombs at me? I'm a child, they're trying to kill me, you ass! This leads me to what may be the coolest dungeon in the Oracle series, the Mermaid Cave. The dungeon has you jumping between the past and the present to beat it. For example, you have to bump open a pathway to progress through it in the future. Or you receive the mermaid suit to use it in the past.
I show you the world.
Wrong Disney movie, but close. That's the use of time travel I wish to see in Ocarina of Time. Nintendo finally realized its potential. Something unexpected is happening next. We actually are going to fight Viren. Wait, I don't have all the essences yet, right? Okay, fine by me. Our hero succeeds in freeing Nairo from Viren's grip, which promptly possesses Queen Ambi and Bond villains the crap out of us. I will catch them all? Well, that's a crossover I would pay to see. With Nairo fled, the order to the Ages is restored, and she even learns us the final tune for the Harp of Ages. But there is still one problem left. Viren is still up and about in the past, so it is on to us to find the remaining 2 essences and put a stop to her. You know the drill? Since I'm going to talk about the end of the game, let's put a spoiler alert here. Boomer?
Why don't you ask your friend Ricky for help?
What? Puma, are you jealous?
No, you are. I hate you. I don't want to ever see you again. I wish I was never built.
Puma? Puma, what the hell? Puma?
Go away.
Come on. Open up.
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
What do you want me to do, man?
Nobody takes me serious because I'm a robot. I want to be a real kangaroo.
Do it look like the Blue Fairy or something? No, wait. Okay, how's this? I can make you look like a real kangaroo.
You would do that?
Yeah, sure thing. I still got some pelts in the garage. I can put something together. You happy now?
A little bit.
So could you please give me a spoiler alert?
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
With the power of the 8 essences of time, Rue is able to climb the Black Tower and faces off with Viren, who, after a heated battle, reveals her true form. A turtle? Looking really threatening there, Sorceress of Darkness. But even with Viren defeated, it is too late. The flame of sorrow is already lit, and Trinrova kidnaps Zelda to sacrifice her to the King of Evil. Yeah, Zelda is in Labrynna too, for some reason. Don't ask why. Speed Force, I guess. We got to fight a nice remake of the fight against Twin Rover from Ocarina of Time. And butt heads with Ganon himself. But we wouldn't be the hero of Season's time if the pigment would be that big of a problem for him, right? With Ganon defeated, yet again, and Zelda saved, peace returns once again to the world. That's of course until someone else tries to resurrect the King of Evil. Or what else? Looking at Oracle of Ages alone, I still have to say, it is a good game. Just like Oracle of Seasons, it is a worthy successor to the Zelda franchise, but still doesn't really stand out from the rest of it. Yes, the time travel in Oracle of Ages felt more included than gimmicky, and Nintendo did a great job incorporating it in the game. Some of the dungeons got more creative and fun to fight through. I loved the Mermaid Cave, making you travel back and forth in time to progress, and some of the boss fights were fun to do and felt really rewarding after winning. Some of the new items, the switch hook and the seed shooter, got used more often than just beating a single boss. And the power glove really makes Link feel stronger. I just love it, it's so rad. Somebody got that reference? The Link game function is a good idea, but wasn't really necessary. It made me think Nintendo only included it to make people buy both games. Saying this, I also have to talk about the replayability of the games. There really isn't one. In the Link game you will find more passcodes to use in your first game, but I didn't really care about it. Same goes for the side quest in Oracle of Ages. It is just another trading sequence you have to fulfill to get the Noble's Sword. I mean, it somehow makes sense in Oracle of Seasons since it's the puzzly one of the two, but Oracle of Ages was considered more action heavy. Why not have the player fight through an extra dungeon for it, or have him fight all the bosses again arena style? I personally like the Oracle series. So far I only completed the storyline once prior to this review, and I have to be honest with you, if it hadn't been for this video, I'm not quite sure if I had done it anytime soon. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons don't break any new ground, but they're surely entertaining and make for some nice hours of Zelda action. Well, this concludes part 2 of our Oracle series review. As for the next game, there is still a ton of Zelda games left for me to review, but I am going to take a short break from them. But I promise, I will be back to them after the next review. Tell me what you think about the Oracle series. Did you play it? Did you only play one of them? Or did you beat the Link game? Until next time, this is Ru signing off.
Bye.